This is how Swede speaks.
Next week, on December 10th till 11th, there will be a United Nations conference in Marrakesh, in Morocco, at which conference the Global Compact for Migration will be adopted. Several countries, for instance the United States, Estonia and the Dominican Republic, have chosen not to attend, and they will not sign the Global Compact. Other countries, for instance Sweden, Canada and the United Kingdom, will sign the Global Compact. That's what we will address today. But before we talk about that, let me just say this. This is my day job. I am very grateful to all my patrons and donors. Without you, I would not be able to do this. So thank you all very much. And if you like what I do, and if you want me to continue doing this, do consider supporting this channel. You can become a monthly patron at Patreon and sign up for whatever amount you feel comfortable with, or you can send a one-time donation of whatever amount you like. Take a look at the box below this video for more information about that. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. Also, like, share, comment and tell your friends and family about this channel. And if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Now, let's get started. On September 19th, 2016, the United Nations General Assembly unanimously adopted the New York Declaration for Refugees and Migrants. According to Wikipedia, the declaration recognized the need for more cooperation between nations to manage migration effectively. The declaration set off a process leading to the negotiation of the Global Compact for Migration. On April 6, 2017, the UN General Assembly adopted a resolution. This resolution leads us to the UN Global Compact for Migration, to be adopted next week. The Global Compact, also called the UN Migration Pact, doesn't only deal with actual refugees. It deals with migrants, no matter why they are migrating. The Migration Pact will formally be non-binding under international law. However, once a country has signed the pact, they may very well implement the pact into their own legislation, and thus it can become binding that way. That has happened before. Although I'm not a fan of open borders, there is something else that bothers me just as much, or even more, with the UN Global Compact than just how it will facilitate migration, no matter if that migration consists of refugees or not, and no matter if it's done in accordance with the laws of the host country or not. What worries me is that according to the Global Compact, criticism of migration could be made illegal. Criticism of migration could be defined as being xenophobic, and it could be made illegal. Let that sink in for a moment. American media haven't spoken much of the Global Compact. One reason could be that the United States is one of the countries that don't intend to sign the pact. But recently, Fox News spoke to Nigel Farage, the previous leader of UKIP, about this aspect of the Global Compact, how it threatens freedom of speech. According to Farage, the Global Compact defines anyone who wants to move from a country to another country as a refugee. And he said that the pact promotes the idea of global citizens. But Farage says that the most problematic part of the Migration Pact is how it talks about criticism of migration as being intolerant, critical, xenophobic or racist in their criticism. Marcel de Graaf from the Dutch Freedom Party, which is the party led by Geert Wilders, claims that the Global Compact might lead to that media outlets critical of migration could be shut down. It's not clearly stated in the Global Compact, but it is an interpretation made by critics of the Migration Pact. Are these critics right? I don't know, but I'm extremely skeptical of global pacts of this kind. Any deal that removes power from the nation state and transfers it to international political bodies such as the European Union or the United Nations needs to be fought, even if the deal itself would be good. In this case, I don't think the deal is good either. Some countries have decided not to sign the Global Compact. These countries are Austria, Australia, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czechia, Dominican Republic, Estonia, Hungary, Israel, Italy, Poland, Slovakia, Switzerland and the United States of America. You know, my birth country, Sweden, that still lacks a government that could legally sign the document, will sign it anyway. Norway and Denmark will sign it. The UK will sign it. Canada will sign it. Finland will sign it, although the Finnish government claims that the global compact is non-binding and it won't influence the Finnish migration policies. Well, why sign it then? However, Sweden's previous Minister of Foreign Affairs and also previous Prime Minister, Carl Bildt, he is also a member of closed societies like the Trilateral Commission, confirmed on December 3rd in a tweet that the global compact is politically binding even if it's not legally binding. So as I said, I'm not in favor of this deal or any deal that transfers political power from nation states to global political bodies. I wish that no country would sign the global compact. I'm happy that countries like the United States, Israel and Poland won't sign the deal, but I'm sad that countries like Sweden, the UK and Denmark will sign it. And that's what I have to say about this right now. So, as I said in the beginning of this video, this is my day job, and any and all support is greatly appreciated. If you like what I do and think it deserves some support, please consider sending me $1 or $2, or 10, or 100. That's always greatly appreciated. You can become a monthly patron at Patreon, or you can give one-time donations. Take a look at the box under this video for more information. And keep us here at Swede Studios in your prayers. We are working on rebooting this channel, so things will change and hopefully improve. And also, check out my live stream on Saturday at 5 PM Eastern Standard Time and 11 PM Central European Time. So, until next time, have a nice day and God bless.